What's up, motherflowers, and welcome back to Ravenswatch, a game that I've been really enjoying. And what better way to showcase some extra things about this game than now, because they recently announced that Geppetto is going to be a playable character on the 31st of this month, and that's just a couple days away. And I'm so excited. So we're going to play some Nightmare difficulty on the Pied Piper, because this character I have had the most luck with pushing difficulty in this game. So let's go on and get it, baby. As you can see, the difficulty does indeed give us some crazy disadvantages. We are on 6, so it means we get 6 negatives applied to us. Corrupted enemies are just tougher normal enemies. 1 less Raven Feather, not a huge deal because I don't tend to die until I get to the boss. Master Nightmares are indeed stronger, so they hit us harder. Healing Orbs heal us less. Less rare item upgrades for us. And then our Master Nightmares are tougher, so they can take more damage. There might be a legitimate argument made to maybe focus on some of those health reduction bosses. But that's more for when we jump into the game. And here we are. For those of you that have not been following this series and are just showing up now, this is what's called a roguelike game. So essentially the goal of the game is we explore, we run around, we discover things on this map, we get more powerful, and we fight the end boss. Now this is procedurally generated, so it's randomized and all that kind of stuff. You get the hint if you've played any style of roguelike before. Where this one differs, and we will talk about later, is in how it tracks your progress. Now we are playing a character called the Pied Piper, and you have seen him on my channel before. Left click here, giving those beautiful notes. Right click, doing a shotgun of notes. Our special makes area vulnerability. Our defense makes us intangible for a split second, does a pushback, and hugely staggers enemy. And finally, our trait is going to be summoning these rat daddies to do some work for us. Rats explode when they die, dealing 5 damage, or gain armor whenever defense hits at least 2 enemies. Now, this is easy to do, and it is a rare upgrade, so that is something to not scoff at on these higher difficulties. But that extra damage of the rats means that I only have to focus on positioning, which is great for me. Now, we do have a couple of these discovered out the gate. We have a health, we have money, and we have a trial shrine. That trial shrine could be anything. Is that a trial shrine? I'm pretty sure that's a trial shrine. Can be anything from a cave to a boss fight that is indeed timed. We're going to go ahead and focus on gathering some of these little monies. Going to work on making sure we're using our vulnerability more often, because that is huge for us. Vulnerability does indeed stack very quickly. I should do a test to see what the percentage yield increase is on that vulnerability, because that is something I have not played with super proficiently in the past. But you don't have an option to not do it on this difficulty. You will lose. You will die. And mostly by losing, I mean you just literally won't have the time to be able to get it done, because you know, you gotta kill fast. We're gonna get this guy. He is gonna blow up, so he's gonna help us start staggering. I'm gonna try to get this guy done before he hits me, and I don't get it done, so unfortunately he does hit me, which is a little bit of a shame. We're not gonna use our rats here because we're gonna save those for the guys up north. One of these guys, I am hoping, will drop us a health globe, and he indeed does. They don't do very much, as we kind of talked about at the splash screen there. They really dampen our ability to heal up in this higher difficulty here. So this guy down below apparently doesn't want to chase us, which I am cool with. These little raven statues are going to show us where things are. We are going to hit a level here. Defense hits all heroes. Power 5 notes each waves instead of 3, but notes deal less damage. We don't really want to do that. So I think we're going to take this. It's going to be our defensive. It is a rare upgrade, which is nice, but primarily it heals us when we hit, what is it, 2 people? Yeah, for each enemy hit, we heal 5. So I guess it's not just 2 people, it's just people in general. We're going to go down here. These guys are going to be aggroed, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. We got Pig Daddy D. So if we ever get low while we're leading up to the boss fight, and even a little bit in the boss fight, we can use our defensive to really get some extra damage. Now, one of the reasons I love the Pied Piper in this game is because he has such dynamic play styles. Such very dynamic play styles. You can have an auto attack build, which means he basically is a mobile turret. And then you have the rat build, which means he only cares about positioning and commanding minions to do his bidding. Either way, it is a beautiful, beautiful variance, and it makes this character exciting to play, even in multiple playthroughs, as you can tell, because I pretty much used him exclusively to climb these difficulties. We are sucking some damage here. We're going to do that so we can heal up. At this point, our defensive is going to do significantly more than the orbs themselves will. So primarily, defensive healing, and we are not focused at all on getting those orbs. So we don't want to dive in for orbs. We're on normal difficulty. It's actually probably a smart play to dive in on those orbs. Get them done. Now, here's a trick. Oh, as soon as he gets to us, we defensive, and then he's done. He can't really hit us. Now, look at the damage this guy can soak, though. Isn't that ridiculous? We're going to rat up here. Vulnerability. We're going to kill him. And his little spooty boys. All right, now these guys here, they do full heal you when you get the max health on these hearts. So it's something to consider. I'm not saying you should, but it's something to consider. I think we skirted past them, which was beautiful. To potentially save those until just before end game, or at least save one of them for that end boss fight. Why? Because damages. You can heal it all back up. Unless, like, difficulty 9 doesn't let you heal back up at all, in which case you're just kind of up a creek without a paddle. I'm gonna grab that just because it's easy for us to grab. We do kill him. Sidestep that. Vulnerability up. Defensive up. Should stagger this guy. We didn't stagger him. Damages. That sucked, boys. That was real bad. No bueno. We do need to get the ability that spawns those rats faster. That is the only thing we are waiting on here. We're gonna go ahead and pop this. We only got the couple rats, so we gotta wait for them to rebuild their beautiful, bountiful lives. Now, on the bottom right-hand side of our screen here, maybe you guys can see it, maybe you've seen it, and you're asking yourself, what the heck is that? But that is our timer. Each of those little, like, diamonds indicates a day or night cycle in this game. Now, our abilities are modified. At day cycle, we get the shotgun. Nighttime, we get that linear blast that you guys have been seeing for the last couple minutes here. I don't know why I'm fighting here. Just gonna sidestep it. But it also indicates the differences in a minion function. So, in the day cycle, those pig boys, dirty little pig boys they are, they do explode. During nighttime, they don't. I'm not sure what the playoff is there. I just know that's the main thing happening at that point. We are in the dangerous side of this map. Every map has one. It's never fixed. So don't just assume because it was a dangerous tile last time that it's a dangerous tile this time. But once you find it, be very cautious. This usually indicates that most of the upgrades and bonuses here are going to be difficult fights. Now we do have another one of those key engage fights there. So we haven't found any keys. So we're going to play it a little cautiously there. Get the rats going. Right click this guy because he done. Rat's going to finish him off. Rat's going to finish him off. Not quite, but they do indeed stagger him. So I'm going to get a couple attacks here. Wait for the shotgun to be back up. And done is done. I don't know if we're aggroing him. We indeed are, but I might have leashed him just now. And we can steal that max health upgrade without aggroing anyone else, which is the play. Now, these are the guys that I was talking about, where if we get this guy down, it'll engage or start a boss fight. Now, that boss fight isn't incredibly difficult, but it is incredibly time-consuming. That little 6 gold that I'll probably get from that little tile set, not worth it. So we're going to side script that. But when you do complete those little boss fights, you will... What do we got up here? I'm not seeing it. Ooh. Okay, I'm seeing it now, boys. I'm seeing it now, boys. We're going to be very careful here because this gets dangerous very fast. This is actually one of my least favorite tiles to engage in because these tree guys are just a nuisance. Now, they do clump, which is really nice for us. Waiting for that vulnerability to pop. Get the small amount of rats I got going on because that extra 5 damage is extra 5 damage per rat. Now, fortunately, as long as we don't run into a healer, this isn't too horrible to deal with. And I have not used my defensive yet. I'm saving it for when I inevitably misstep. Because we can immunity frame their grabs. We can immunity frame There's swings. Just immunity frame in general. We say we should be just outside of range on that one. And we actually handled this one very nicely. We're going to attack this guy because he's going to blow up. And that blow up is going to do big damage if we aren't paying attention. Right click, get him done. Level up. We're going to get our rats moving here. Easy. All right, let's see what we're looking with. Low notes. Attack has bigger notes, dealing area damage. Special deals damage every 9 seconds. I think we're going to go ahead and go with more of a position-based build. Let our rats do a lot of the work. Ultimate, special, power. The power is our right click. Special is the thing we just buffed. So we're going to go ahead and give him another charge. Now that does, with the upgrade we just got, pulse and radiate damage. So that extra damage is going to be huge, especially since our goal is to be using that pretty much on cooldown. And having 2 stacks of it will allow us to stack that damage a little faster. Overall, I feel like we are accomplishing what we came here to accomplish. We do have a yellow area. And if you can see the frame around the little book here, essentially that is what difficulty is going to happen or spawn to get it. We saw the chest around the Trent area, or the tree area. That was a red highlight. The significance of that means it was the most difficult battle, or some of the most difficult standard battles you can face when acquiring upgrades. Now this guy should, in theory, spawn some spooters because it is nighttime. And I shouldn't aggro that guy. So I should be able to start this. I think we're powerful enough at level 3 to be able to go ahead and start this Grimoire. If we lose it, that is huge sads. That is huge sads. Fortunately, running into some relatively easy area, we do get that healing going. We're going to go ahead and... I was not expecting to get caught there, I'm going to be honest, team. We did lose every single ounce of stagger we had there. Part of the reason we are having a hard time is because this healer is doing work. So we're going to get in here. We're going to try to stagger him back into it. We're going to play it hard. We're going to play it rough and tumble. And we're going to pop another one. That should get rid of him. Now, unfortunately, we are really behind the curve on this. We got 15 seconds to really do some work. We're going to go ahead and pop this. Now, we should be able to just barely do this. And we don't care. We're so... Damages, dude! Damages! We missed it! We missed it and we lost health on it! That is huge! That is huge. That is absolutely huge. That one singular death lost us that entire 30, 45 seconds that we wasted on that. And 45 seconds in this game is huge. I want to be very vocal about that. That is a huge bummer. That is very bad, especially since we used a feather to do it. Okay, we got to be cautious here because we are aggroing multiple areas here. Unfortunately, it is going to be daytime, so the amount of spawn spiders should be lessened to pretty much being exclusive to some of the big boys, not the little boys. I'm just going to let it pulse and radiate damage. The damage and pulse that it radiates is great. We got caught. We're going to die. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. We played that smart. We played that smart with the heal. I was going in there to get some extra heals off, which was a little bit of risky business. Especially... Ooh, we missed that pulse. That was a silly play. That was a silly play, boys. We're going to get rid of this second guy because I'm sick of dealing with the crap. This guy will die. Oh, my goodness. I cannot believe we lost that Grimoire. Special deals extra damage. That's huge. We're going to go ahead and go that because that increases the pulse damage as well. Now, it's only going to be 1, maybe 2 damage, but 1 or 2 damage in this game adds up incredibly fast. We do have some money up here, so essentially with this money... Okay, we're going to be careful. We're going to be careful. Get our right click going. We're going to pulse up here. Now, fortunately, this wasn't one of the red ones. So what that means for us is we're not going to get absolutely roasted by special enemies destroying our souls. We are going to go up here. Going to pulse. So that was previously 9 damage. It is now 14 damage. I was not expecting quite that big of a damage increase. I will be honest with you guys. I'm hoping that what we can do is potentially grab... Look at that. Those chain effects from monsters are beautiful. I was hoping that we could potentially grab the rat speed upgrade. We do have 2 levels to do so. I'm going to play it rather quickly and loosely. We're going to pop up here to this money because we don't care about the well. The well is not that big of a deal for us. Now, losing that feather on that grimoire was huge because that grimoire would increase the quality of a lot of our abilities pretty substantially. Not going to fight over this. We're going to get our money. We're going to dip out. We're going to go a long way to do so. Now, we do have a quest. I'm a little nervous for the quest. As always, the quests do take a little bit of focus, as it were. We're going to pop this here. This is an easy chest, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy. We're just going to pop all of our cooldowns. This elite little guy here is a nuisance, but we did heal from leveling up, so we are ready to roll. Give me the rats. Yes, dude. We get more rats. Those rats spawn more, and they spawn faster, which is great. Damage for vitality, damage at full health. We're going to go ahead and go damage for vitality, because we have been stacking that rather successfully with these little healthy healths. And you can see that we got an extra 8 damage. And that 8 damage is exclusively coming from our vitality. I'm going to go ahead and right click here. We should be able to take this guy with relative ease. Go and dash. I love when you play a game enough to start predicting some character movements based off of their windups. It's just one of the best feelings out there. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to go up here. We're going to just right click, I guess. We're going to grab this money, and then we're going to teleport as close to the quest as we can. The reason I'm grabbing the money is because we might get an ability on this quest that gives us more damage based off of legendary upgrades. We want to stack as much money as possible, pocketing roughly 1,000 GBs into the last couple minutes of this game is great, wonderful, and worth. We're going to go ahead and right click here, and we're just going to get out. We're going to see if there's anything special down this way, and we should be able to leash these guys. Yeah, there we go. One last one. What does that put us at? Now, we might also get a buff that increases our damage based off of the amount of money we have. So we don't want to spend it outright and just go straight to legendary items because we don't have either of those buffs as yet. So we're going to go up here. I think we'll have just enough time to do the quest. I'm reminded of the sadness every time I teleport up here. The sadness that is not getting the Grimmies. Okay, so we do got these guys, which is a little bit unfortunate. We may be able to leash them. This should be the rock guy, or the wood guy, I think. Yeah. Gonna be Rock Daddy. Gonna Pulsar. Kill everything as fast as possible. Look at how fast those rats do work, though. That's what we're talking about, team. Okay. Fortunately, we've killed most of these areas before. Now, why that's significant is they're still going to respawn, but it does give us some time to be able to walk the path that we previously walked, if need be. And we're going to go the long way on this one because we just got some monies. There we go. Get that last little teleport up there. And we're going to go down here and we're just going to kill everything. Because the fastest way to... We're going to try to just get this guy without aggroing anything else. Don't know if we'll be able to do it. He's going to summon his own guys. That's fine. We figured he would summon his stuff. Okay, killing this guy isn't the end of the world. I don't want to use my rats or anything until we get down in the area where we see the actual wood icon, because that is going to give us some huge killing potential. So we're going to get down here. We're going to try to aggro everything just like we did last time. Come on, baby. I know you repop. Thank you. Come here. Go rats. That is insane, dude. Oh, with that increased damage pulsing from our special. And we did immunity frame his hideous, disgusting abilities. What does that mean for us? Well, we don't got to deal with them. All right. So that puts us at 8. 8 isn't very much. We're going to be honest with you. We're going to pop up here. Don't care about this guy. I'm surprised they didn't respawn the little ones right there, but that's okay. Nothing crazy going on here. We're just going to rat up. Rat them up. We should be able to take these guys out relatively quickly. We're not going to focus on getting that money up there. We're going to go ahead and I think we're going to pop down to this guy. Mostly because we have it cleared and we should be able to have a straight stretch over to this guy. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to 20 on this one. On this particular difficulty, I have a hard time getting the wooded one to max stackage. We have to get 12 on this next area. So with any luck, we can do it. Damages, dude. I hate when these guys pop. I hate them. I hate them so much. Go, rats. Just take them out quickly for me so I don't got to deal with them. I'm going to grab this. And then with any luck, this should... Thank you. Good lord. I was a little worried it was going to force me to aggro that guy. This one up here should have at least 10. And we do got this guy, which is wonderful and glorious. We're going to pop out of there. We're going to rat up. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. It's just... This game is tempting me with anger. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to get max stacks now. I was not expecting to aggro absolutely freaking everything in the dang map. Shut up, dude. I don't got time for your crap, dude. Just die. Just die. Now, fortunately, we were able to grab that, so it puts us down to...
This silence does not bode well.
Ooh. You make me angry. Let's get him here. Let's pulse him. Let's rat them up. Rat them up, boys. We took one out already. So we're only going to get like freaking 4 out of this, dude. We're only going to get 4 out of this. That's just silly. Maybe it'll give us more than 4, but I have limited faith in that. I know you hear them coming. Gimme. Thank you. Okay, we got a lot more than 4. Be short. We're gonna be short by that much, and I have to get back to this guy. Oh, we can't have wasted. Oh my gosh, why is everything still alive? Okay, they should leash. They should leash. They should leash. They should leash. We have to get back to him. We have to get. We're just gonna run. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we're gonna make it, guys. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Oh, we literally could not have called that closer, boys. We could not have done that any closer. Oh my Lanta. We're saving our rats. We're saving our rats. Because this is going to get crazy. It's going to get real hectic and it's going to happen real fast. We're going to heal up off that. We're going to sidestep that. Okay, I'm sick of these stupid stinking spooters, dude. Coming out of nowhere. Coming out of left field, baby. Okay, we're going to pop. We're going to pop. Rat him up. Rat him up. My rat should take care of most of those guys. I should be able to take care of this guy pretty handily. Yeah, get your spider on. Get your spider on. Don't care. Fortunately, our rats do spawn fast because we did get that upgrade. Oh boy. I think we're making this one happen, boys. I think we got this one. Got to make sure that I'm stacking this. I have to stay on top of that. Okay, we did level. That brings us to max. Actually, this is good. This is good. We're not looking too shabby. We're gonna go ahead and ult here because we're gonna be able to take these guys out with relative ease here. And we got these guys healing each other, which is the most infuriating thing in existence. Oh my Lanta, dude. Go find somebody else to charge, you po. Okay. We doing it. 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 We got it. We got it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, we don't have our special up, but we can pop that, which will heal us, which is great. We're going to sidestep this guy. We're going to vulnerability. No, we're going to rat. We're going to rat. Oh, good lord, dude. This is going to be a tight race. This is always a tight race, though. I feel like we played this about as good as we possibly could have, though. We're down to the 22-minute timeline, which means we have 2 minutes before it summons us back to the freaking corporeal plane. Ultimate gains extra charge, cooldowns, damage for extra legendaries. That's what I was talking about. Now we go and we spend. We spend everything. Absolutely everything we got. We rat them up. Soak damage there, but that's not the end of the world. We can regain it really quickly. Oh, baby. And then we're going to try to see if we can't find any other legendaries. We're going to go for rats. So the rats spawn, then we're going to go rat damage. All right. And it should be this one, right? Okay, and then we got Perfect Harmony. I know it's not the damaging one, but it gives us the best chance. We need 100 gold. We are gonna pop down here. We're just gonna see what we can see. We got a minute and a half to get 100 gold. I don't have high hopes, I'll be honest with you. But if we find something, we find it. This might be one of those times where it would have been beneficial to potentially just do one of those boss fights. I know. Look at me talking to myself. But I don't think we're gonna get it. I'm gonna be honest. We got 45 seconds to get 90 more gold. These little guys ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, we're probably just gonna go back. We're gonna get whatever upgrades we can out of it. Damn it. Okay, we killed it fast. No. The rats backfire, dude. The rats backfire. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna... Okay, we got 10 seconds. We're gonna grab whatever critical, whatever damage we can get on the right side for buffs. They're usually 75 gold. Let's see what we're working with. We got damage. We're gonna go ahead and go with flat damage. That is what it is. That's all we got. And then we wait for the boss to pull us in. All right, and here we are. The boss fight. Big Tentacle Daddy. We're just going to rat this guy up. Ah, shoot, dude. Now, the only unfortunate thing about this is the rats do... All right. Okay, we got to run out of this. You cannot be in that red slap zone no matter what. I don't care if you got defensive. I don't care if you got offensive. I don't care if you got immunity frames. It kills you every time without fail. Okay, we soaked way too much damage there. And by way too much, I mean even just one shot is way too much. We're stockpiling our rats on this one. Sidestep his baloney. Hopefully he drops a globy globe. Oh my goodness, and we got hit by 2 of them. That's like 40 damage right there. 40 damage out of our 180 health pool. That is like the opposite of good. We are going to be able to get him. We're going to do this. We're going to rat him up. We're going to ult. That's some huge damage from us. Huge damage. 1 cycle. Half health. That's what we're talking about, boys. That's what we're talking about. We're going to grab this globe. We're going to grab this globe. Rat him up. Rat him up. Ratatouille. You're ratting the wrong one, my boys. This is going to be easy, dude. We can 2-cycle this. We don't care about cooldowns. We don't care about them. Not at all. We're just here to win. We're here to groove. We're here to move. Okay, we're going to vulnerability. We're going to pulse our damage. Oh my goodness, that damage increase is huge. We're going to play it smart by not... we're going to run. Don't care if we soak damage. Taking damage there is more beneficial. Okay. Once again, sidestep. We're gonna get hit there, but that's okay. We plan on it. And we move. Give me the health. We're gonna stay here. Damages! I thought I could sidestep that. That's my bad. It's okay. We have another feather, boys. We may have misplayed it once, but we will not misplay again. We are in the boss fighting zone. We are here. Okay, we're just gonna pop that. I think we can immunity frame the lightning shots. But even so. There we go. We do have 2 charges to this guy. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Damn! That is really unfortunate. We used our abilities basically as soon as that slap happened. We got a little overcommitted. We're gonna book it. We might have been able to make it out just barely. I don't know if I believe it, but we should be able to take him out. We'll 2-phrase him. And that's game, dude! Let's get it! Let's get it! That's beautiful. That is beautiful. We did it. Ah! Nightmare 6 difficulty. Getting roasted by the Piper. That is beautiful. Woo-wee. So that brings us to 6. What? Or 7, excuse me. Makes high rank enemies. So on top of everything we just had to deal with, we have high ranked enemies, which I would imagine puts them closer to a boss fight on regular intervals. it is what it be. I am excited for Gebetto to come out. I am hoping they release something that's similar to the Pied Piper here, but more based around the ideas of mechanical advantages. Maybe we see a turret build. Maybe we see a beautiful puppet build where we can stack that golem like no other. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, liking, commenting, subscribing, great tools for you to get in touch with me. Let me know if you like, didn't like, and what you want to see next. Without further ado, I'm going to shut my filthy little Keiko. But remember, I love you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.